The year is 859 AD. The Mediterranean is about to witness something it has never seen before, a Viking invasion led by one of the most cunning warriors in history. His name? Bjorn Ironside, son of the legendary Ragnar Lothbrok. A man whose name would be etched into history, not just for his strength in battle, but for a trick so brilliant that it brought an entire city to its knees. Born to Ragnar Lothbrok, the scourge of England and France, Bjorn Ironside grew up in a world of blood and steel. Trained from a young age, he fought alongside his father in countless raids, earning a reputation as a fearless warrior. But Bjorn was more than just a brute with an axe. He was a master strategist. By the mid-9th century, Bjorn and his brother Halstein set their sights beyond the cold lands of Scandinavia. They launched one of the most ambitious Viking expeditions in history, a voyage to the rich lands of the Mediterranean. Raiding coastal towns, capturing untold riches, Bjorn and his men spread terror across France, Spain, and North Africa. But one city stood defiant, the mighty city of Luna, believed by some to be Rome itself. Its walls were high, its gates impenetrable. A direct assault would be suicide, but Bjorn had a different plan, one that would make him a legend. Bjorn devised an audacious plan. He would fake his own death. His men, weeping and wailing, would beg for a Christian burial within the city walls. The unsuspecting priests, believing they were granting a final mercy, would bring the fallen Viking inside. And once within the walls, Bjorn would rise. The gates of Luna creaked open. Bjorn, wrapped in linen, was carried inside by monks and priests, but as the priests chanted their final prayers, Bjorn's eyes shot open. In an instant, he leapt from his coffin, sword in hand. His warriors, hidden outside the gates, surged in, cutting down the stunned defenders. The city, which had resisted all sieges, fell in mere hours. Bjorn Ironside had done the impossible. He had conquered through deception. With Luna sacked and its wealth plundered, Bjorn continued his raids, carving his name into history. From Sicily to North Africa, his legend grew. But he knew that even the greatest warriors must one day return home. Bjorn Ironside returned to Scandinavia as one of the richest Vikings in history. He had not only survived but thrived where others had perished. He would go on to rule as a powerful chieftain, his name spoken with awe and fear. They say he could not be killed, that even death itself feared him, but his greatest weapon was not his sword, but his mind. Bjorn Ironside was not just a warrior. He was a tactician, a leader, and a legend. He proved that true power is not just in strength, but in strategy, and that is why his name lives on over 1,000 years later. Would you have fallen for Bjorn Ironside's trick? Let us know in the comments. And if you love Viking history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.